Good evening. Charities in the East Midlands say the soaring price of petrol means they fear they will have to cut back on what they do. Age UK in Leicestershire is worried about transporting older people to day centres. And Derbyshire blood bikers say donations are drying up at the same time as people have less spare cash.
Yes, the cost of filling up has reached a new record, with petrol stations breaking the £2 a litre mark in some parts of the country. And that price has been creeping up every day for the past week. Raji Popat reports.
Age UK has 12 minibuses which are used to transport almost 500 people across Leicestershire and Rutland each week to daycare centres. They also use vehicles for their gardening teams at various shops and doing odd jobs for pensioners. The charity says they're being hit hard by soaring petrol prices.
This year we estimate that we've spent just over 42,000 on fuel, 50,000 on maintenance, partly because we've got an ageing fleet, and now with the new fuel costs, we estimate the fuel costs overall for this 12 months will be about 53,000.
At the petrol pumps, prices rose by almost 6p a litre over the Jubilee Bank Holiday week. At some forecourts in Leicestershire, unleaded is more than £1.80 a litre and diesel over the £1.90 mark. Mark Vallis is a coordinator for Leicestershire Blood Bikes. He and his team make thousands of journeys transporting blood and medication. They mainly rely on donations from the public, but the rise in petrol costs is taking its toll.
Over the last 12 months, so around £2,600 each month to most recently £3,700 a month. That's certainly causing us some concern at the moment. Despite the fact that we're operating at a bit of a deficit, we're still going to have to plan to manage that deficit over the next 12 months.
And it's also proving tough for taxi firms like this one in Leicester city centre. The manager told me customers are being cautious. Many now view taking a taxi as a luxury. He says drivers are fed up.
Finding it quite difficult to do their existing school runs at the price that they had at the start of the year. With the rising price in fuel, it's costing them a lot more money to do the jobs. Some firms, including ourselves, have had to increase the prices slightly to cover some of these expenses, although I think that's made business dry up a little bit.
Meanwhile, Age UK says if the situation continues, they may have to introduce further cuts to their services.
We just have to work hard at fundraising and at retail, because the vehicles are essential to what we do, and what we do is deliver services to older people. But obviously the more costs we incur with fuel and vehicles generally, then the more we have to look at what we're doing and perhaps have to make efficiency savings.
The charity says they are concerned, but they'll do everything possible to help pensioners and to ensure their vehicles don't grind to a halt. Rajiv Popat, ITV News.